Don't forget to wear your headphones. You know, I have to admit, I wasn't expecting this journey ashore to be as fruitful as it ended up being. Who do we have here? Captives. So many. If it wasn't for my own injury, I would have gladly led the attack. Oh, don't brag to me about your spoils. I need a prize. You'll have to do this one here. They look pleasing to the eye. Oh, don't yes captain me. I'll hand them over because I said so. You don't have to be happy about it, but it is in order, so. Thank you. No, you darling will just be coming along with me. I hope you don't mind. Who am I kidding? You don't really have a choice, do you? My cabin is just this way. Oh, don't look so scared. I'm not going to make you walk the plank. No, we're not pirates, you idiot. Something better. Embracing our ancient lineage. Not that you would know. Look. I needed something from you. The pleasure of your company. God, who do you think I am? I'm not gonna do anything too terrible to you, I promise. But unfortunately, you belong to me now. Well, fortunately for me, unfortunately for you. You see how that works? Anything you suffer seems to be a benefit to me. It's a joke, mostly. Well, let's see. I needed someone new to wash my clothes and shine my boots. Make sure I don't get too drunk after hours. A lot of drinking happens around here. Well, you'll have to get used to it, I'm afraid. As I stated, you don't exactly have a choice. You kind of belong to me now. Yeah. There we go. The face of realization. It's an extraordinary one. One I never get tired of seeing. No, really. You'll be fine. If you do exceptionally well in service to me, you might even get recruited. That's not usually how it works, but I have special privileges. I am the leader of this wonderful, horrible, kind of smelly band of whatever you'd call them. Yes, well, much like you, I was a prize of the last leader. when he expired, I took up arms to avenge him. As no one else did such a thing, as is custom, I then became leader. It's an interesting way how this band works. I'm not even sure what you would call us. We go around pillaging and whatnot. Pirates, Vikings, whatever you call us. It's like a family. One that you could be a part of, should you choose to behave yourself. Look, I don't make the rules. Oh, wait, I do. So maybe you should spend less time making that awful face and more time trying to suck up to me. Appeal to my better nature. With me as a friend, I'm sure you'll find you'll have your every need met. You don't really seem to understand the difference between a threat and an offer. An offer I encourage you to take. You won't get a better one. No, not while I'm leader. You most certainly will not. I'm more than just a leader that was chosen. I know what I'm doing. I direct us to victory every time, even when I can't be with them physically. Stuck back here because I injured myself while drunk one night. I still ensured victory from afar. I know what I'm doing and I'm good at it. If you want to live a long and happy life under my wing, you can. Just do exactly as I say, and nothing less. Well, now that that's out of the way, you could at least tell me about yourself. Of course I care. Not a monster. Well, it's debatable, I suppose. Go on. You've had a semi-long life before all of this. I'm sure there's plenty you can unload. Your name, for starters. You could at least tell me that. Not the most unique, but I'm not saying it's bad, just anyways. Oh god, I need a drink. Do you partake? No? Well, you're lost, so anyways, right. Getting to know you. What do you drink? If not, tea. Well, I'm afraid there's a bit of a shortage of that here. You'll adapt. They always do. Go on, hobbies, things you're good at. Things that could be useful to me and mine. That's what I'm really after. What, you're surprised? I'm still running a business here, practically. I've got to turn a profit for everything. If I don't, well, can't exactly keep calling myself a good leader. Well, go on. Blacksmithing, fishing, I don't know. A trade, do you have one? Oh, do speak up. Look, I know you're intimidated, but I can barely hear you when you're mumbling under your breath like that. I suppose that's useful. Can you identify plant life and water as well? Look at you. Many, many talents, I see. Oh, then yes, you can be useful in more ways than one. Perhaps you won't have to be shouting boots after all. No. I'll put you to work immediately on my team, and you will do exactly as they say. People who work for me are an extension of myself and should be treated with respect. They may not be as intimidating as me, but I assure you, if you anchor them, you will be sent back here, and I think we both know that's not what you want. Look, we don't have to be enemies. This is your life now, though, and if you want to rise through the ranks, you'll do as you're told, until one day you won't have to listen anymore. People will have to listen to you. Except for me. You'll always have to listen to me. Something I hope you'd come to enjoy. We could be friends, you and I, you know. Don't scoff. Is it really that ridiculous of a notion? Well, I, for one, wouldn't mind being friends with you. Well, how about you get to know me? Gree. I'm Gree. G-R-Y, Gree. Rude. No, it is definitely the most interesting name you've ever heard. You can't play that card, I already played it on you. See, I can be nice. Or pleasant, at the very least. Oh, no. I'm not getting into the sobby backstory. I already told you how I became leader of this. That's all you need to know. As well as my name, but you will not address me as such around the others. In private, since we are to be friends, you may call me by my name. See, I think you and I are beginning to have an understanding that this can be a business relationship. But don't forget, in the meantime, you are still mine. Yes. Well, it's not really something you have the authority to change yet, but you may earn your freedom as long as you are committed to the cause, as long as you are loyal, as long as you know how to submit. Then it is settled. Good. As long as we can stand here on common ground and agree, then we have no issues. Yes. You will go see the cook for now. Everyone has to work on kitchen duty as a beginner. And a beginner you are. Yes, of course, you will work your way up. And I think you'll come to see me later. Oh yes, because we definitely should play a game of cards. I don't judge anyone until I know if they're good at cards. Well, I need to know if you can bluff or not. Really bluff. I'd like to think I'm a great judge of character, but you should go. You have much work to be done, and so do I. Go on.